So I'm back here in the daylight. You can tell how blue it is now. I'm also fighting a thunderstorm, but nah, a little lightning never hurt. I mean, technically nature's just gonna help me. They're gonna put water on the truck, and that's what I want to do. So, still love the hood. I think it's gonna be cool. That's my favorite thing about a patina truck is time created it. There's a lot of stories that go into these trucks and the way they look, the way they do, and man, when they're clear coated, they just look unbelievable. And Steve said yesterday to me, he said, Kayla, when that top comes off, it's gonna be a different truck. I think it is. Oh man, I didn't even notice. So I'm guessing the letters were white, like the bumpers. And that white color just really turned kind of an orangish rust brown, which I love. I'm painting my wheels all white. So I've already got the wheels. I had them sandblasted. Buddy, me and Steve sandblasted mine and Steve's original wheels. He got them sandblasted too. So I want them to look, originally I thought leave the hubcaps natural looking, but now I'm thinking, man, it would be great if I should say I was going to put the original center cap. I was going to paint the middle part that was normally like a blue color or Chevy red or Chevy orange. I was thinking of doing it back orange, but I don't know. Y'all put in the comments what you think. Help me out. Because part of me, I love the look of the bumper. And remember, like, this is dry right now, so it don't look the same as it did last night. So as you can see, really tell some details in the front end now. But when it's wet, it's gonna be shinier and a deeper kind of brown orange color. And I love that. So part of me was like, man, if I could create that in the center cap, and I'll show a picture in the center cap right here. But if I could show that color in the bumper and the center caps, that might be unbelievable.
What? Holy ravioli!
Or just go to the Chevy orange. So, not sure. I'm really hoping that's gonna hold off. It really can't decide what it wants to do. So anyways, that's what we're doing. Gonna clean her up. I love that. I've always loved Chevy orange engines. My El Camino is a Chevy orange engine, but this was blue. And this is really to honor Steve's daddy, because this is his truck. And oh, I gotta show you something else. These Hornets don't get me. I'm guessing they're coming from the back of the truck, so we're gonna find out. So I'm sure y'all seen it at C10s where people put like they do the rear mount gas tank. So I've already got one, a rear mount gas tank that'll delete it from the cab. So it'd go up under the bed. But some people will take like old jerry cans or milk jugs, or I've seen Army surplus cans where that'll just be in the bed like they're carrying it, but really it's fixed at the bottom of the bed, and that's where they fill up the gas. And this truck was his daddy's work truck. You see that chainsaw? And I asked Steve, I said, man, has this truck ever not had a chainsaw in it? And he said, not that I can remember. So I thought it'd be really cool if I took a chainsaw and kind of left it where it looked like a whole saw, like it's a functioning, but an old saw.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
But drill a hole through the bottom where the gas cap on top.
I'm listening.
The fill neck went up through the chainsaw and you couldn't tell from the bed.
What he say?
The chainsaw's bolted to the bed, and then the fill cap on the chainsaw was actually where you filled up the truck.
When I chef, I chef.
I thought that would be kind of cool, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Y'all let me know. So yeah, I'm gonna see if that's gonna go away. It's gonna play nice. I would not like to get struck by lightning today, but I'd really really like to get a little bit done. So here we go. All right, take 29.5 million. Time-lapse.
The fear I've lost, my mind calls the cost. Too high, slow like molasses cross. Time ain't on my side. 'Cause even eyes closed, hell don't take a break. And I don't know how much more I can take. I can't keep going on like this. Losing sleep. I'm way too into this, too deep. And I know my heart's gonna break apart if I keep going on like this.
Well, Jesus brought me 2 things just right now. Well, 3 things. A little bad luck, a little rain. Well, 4 things. A little bad luck, a little rain, a little good luck, and a friend named Steve Gaines. I had to put an S on there. I was trying to get it wrong, but not that good all the time. So we had to stop. But that's how it goes sometimes. You put all your money on red 31. I was trying to make a gambling thing, but I don't gamble. So I work too hard for money. I don't like giving it away because I got bad luck. Anywho, we're going to wait a little bit. Okay, so it rained. I had to stop. The cloud came, and me and Steve was hanging out. And I told him, I was like, man, he had a blue paint. I'll show it to you. He had some blue paint that he had found at Walmart that we tried to match. And that was it. It was too blue. And I had all that paint I bought, and it was too dark blue with like crystal. I went back in there because I'm like, man, I'd love to find some paint just to try. Look at that. I just tried a little bit. So we're gonna just set this up. Come with us. This is Arts and Crafts with Kaylin Garner and Bob Ross, Steve Gaines. All right. Here we go.
But I want you to try this in real life.
I'm never gonna skip again, I promise. It felt wrong. As soon as my foot hit the ground, it felt wrong. All right. Try which one? That's the darker one though.
I just want to see if you sprayed it on there light.
I think it'd still be too dark.
Okay. All right.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Let's don't try that.
That looks. See, like right here, I'll have to sand that back off.
Yeah.
Because that covered up the rust, and it looks like I did.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. I'll put my hand at the glass like my whole hand is going to cover that whole glass. You got a piece of cardboard or something?
Yeah. Sure do.
Just something I can hold, you know? I'm about to change this whole truck. I realize this is not the time to do this, that I really need to wet sand it and clean it and degrease it, but just do stuff. Did you know you can just do stuff with a can of paint in the truck? Oh, yeah. Steve Gaines. Here you go. I don't
Headlights cutting through the twilight, lost in words we couldn't say. We stumbled through the pouring rain, falling hard, but we felt no pain. In the silence, we found our way. I've seen the highs, I've felt the lows, but through it all, I'll never let you go. I've been the fool.
Have you tried this on your truck yet? Come in here. Come into the real thing. You tried it on the parts you had waxed? Yeah. This is Arts and Crafts. That does look a lot better. That looks a lot better. Here you go. If you want. Oh, yeah. And you got a little 100 whole 9,000.
That's right.
right way. Okay. You never get it done if you do that. Well, now I'm having a hard time. Just sprints. Just sprints. Look at the happy little trees. That's what Bob Ross would always say. Look at the happy little trees.
I never watched him.
You never watched Bob Ross? Man, every day coming home from school, Grandma had him on. Can you believe that? Trying to leave some of that black on that edge. But it'll really, golly. It makes it pretty doggone good. Maybe some, it looks too new, maybe some browns and stuff kind of spritzed in there. Blending in it. I can live with that.
They got a bunch of them. And that's lost paint.
Yeah, leave that. I can sand it in, and then maybe some little blackened spots, and just get some of the rust back. It's gonna look cool. Like some brown through here, right there. Oh, that earlier you saw me. I had a light bulb moment. Does the trim go top and bottom, but there's not anything in the middle, and that middle is painted white?
Yeah, the middle painted.
Really? I always thought that was a one piece.
No, it's
Yeah,
little
yeah.
truck.
But you got Chevrolet in the back here. Is that
It
paint?
ain't. That's a sticker I bought at the
Ah,
car
but
show.
you did.
It ain't supposed. They never had that on there. That's just something I put on there.
It looks good. See, the secret is, there's no secret at all. Little happy tree. Little happy tree. Ain't nothing acetone can't fix. Yep. That was Kaylin's Arts and Crafts. I appreciate you. All right, well, I ran out of water, but the blue don't look too bad. It's bluer than the rest, but I can blend it in. Have faith. I've had practice on El Camino. It don't look bad though. It don't look bad. I just love that Dalmatian hood though. Good Lord. Let's walk around. We got them cleaned up where we can get the brakes on it. Look at that backing in now. See, you couldn't really tell in the daylight yesterday, but them letters, Steve, that's crazy how they got that. That was white and they turned that brown. Yep. This side looks good. This door really is a dark blue. Yeah. I was gonna practice on one and then duplicate. Got her cleaned up. Old shark hide. All right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe. People's told me I need to do that, so like and subscribe, and I sure do appreciate you. Yeah. All right. Do it for Dale or whatever the people say.
Flying so low I can't see where I went wrong. Guess I just love living sad songs.